hold your water? Can you hold your nerve? This is Innuendo Bingo.
Watch online now and let me know if you are watching on 81199. If you can't watch live, we'll get a video up for you later. So what you do, you don't drink it really, George. You just kind of like take a massive gulp of it, fill your cheeks as much as you can. Okay.
Ready?
All of us warn you, it's going to be cold at the start.
It's always cold, so don't swear, please. Not that you would, because you're Union J, and don't swear. Okay, all right. It's quite cold, isn't it? Obviously, there is a no hands rule, so if the water's going to come out, it must come out over either the person in front or behind you. Okay, here we go. So now, first we're going to... this is going to be good, right? First we're going to 5 Live for their World Cup semi-final commentary. What? And after spending nearly a month together in Brazil, these players are feeling very, very comfortable in each other's company.
That's the other thing, a lot of these people will play with each other. Buller's now slapping playfully Dante around the cheeks.
This is good! Oh! Nothing from Jamie?
This is mad.
Nothing at all.
Who broke first?
Oh, right. It was slapping. Someone's slapping each other around the cheeks.
How am I wet on my face?
Oh my god.
How's George wet on his face?
Bit of blowback there.
Buller's now slapping playfully Dante around the cheeks.
There we are. Michael sent that to me to that one to Scott.mills at bbc.co.uk. Okay, so we've rotated. JJ at the back and Josh at the front facing Chris. Here we go.
I've noticed when one goes, it seems to be a sort of
domino effect.
Yeah.
Dominoes.
Now, our listeners Rowan and Angus spotted this one while watching the Wimbledon highlights from last week. We go over to commentator Tracy Austin, whose mind has just been blown by some terrific skills.
Terrific return, right up the middle, deep and hard, and again in the brown patch.
You didn't think you were going to go,
Mate.
You went. That was genuine.
You got some sort of waterproof coat on or something, because I'm soaked on my face.
Right up the middle, deep and hard, and again in the brown patch.
Thank you very much, Tracy Austin there.
There's not really much you can do to me.
Okay, so who's the
the first time?
It's a good one, isn't it?
That was quite funny.
Okay, who's at the front now? George at the front. Chris, you all right there?
I'm good, yeah.
Nice and fresh, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good fun.
Bracing.
Okay, so
and have fun at the same time.
Yeah, there we go.
here we go. So, for George and Chris, we have a classic from ITV2's Tom Daley Goes Global. And here's Tom getting prepared to have a go at something he's certainly never tried before.
This goes over your head. Tell me when it's too tight.
I'd rather be too tight than too loose.
I knew Jamie.
Oh,
I love this game.
it's a good one.
I'd rather be too tight than too loose.
Preparing for a bungee jump there, Tom Daley.
There we go.
Yeah.
I literally remember watching that.
Okay, so... Hi boys, it's Union J, Innuendo Bingo, and Jamie's at the front.
I've got hairspray in my eye.
Oh, love. It's a real problem, right?
Real problem, this.
And how much hairspray on today, Josh?
Might be too tight than least.
Real problem, right?
There's one for the next.
Uncomfortable scenes. Here we go. Right, so Jamie at the front, and an archaeology programme now on BBC Two called Quest for Bannockburn. And as the archaeologists start digging, some men arrive who really impress this guy.
Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll still have smiles on your faces at 5 o'clock this evening. Okay, thanks a lot.
Now this is what you call a big dig.
He dodged me, he went all over me.
Oh, this is good. That was a big dig there because of archaeologists.
I love how Jamie moved out of the way for me.
You just swerved it completely, Jamie.
I was like, mate,
I threw a cup at you and you were just...
Really good. Thank you to Matt and Buckingham for that one.
Thanks, Matt.
Okay, back to the football. More water, please. JJ back at the front. And this time, the Holland-Argentina match from only last night.
Oh.
In a line, please, lads.
Let's go into line.
Now, as we already discovered, these players really are getting quite familiar with each other.
Rojo came straight through the back of Robin there.
No?
Rojo came straight through the back of Robin there.
No, nothing. Sometimes they just don't catch you, do they? Right, keep your water there. Over to Gemma Kearney now on Radio 1. And Gemma's telling a story about her big trip to see Prince William at the Palace. Now, Gemma always has a lot of attention to detail when it comes to her clothing, but I hadn't realised she likes to make absolutely everything match.
In a huge room in Buckingham Palace, very regal, very gold, lots of old portraits, exactly how you'd expect it to be. I was wearing a floral jumpsuit which matched the carpets.
Come on. No? I thought that was a brilliant one.
I was wearing a floral jumpsuit which matched the carpets.
Okay. Takes a while. Okay. Water, please. Josh at the front. Josh, were you swerving the last one by moving slightly out of line?
Yeah, this isn't right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Cheese on, isn't it?
Doesn't want to get his... doesn't want to wet denim. A classic from the Great British Bake Off now.
Right, plow on.
Now, think about this one a lot. It's Mary Berry. And she's a woman of a certain age. She knows what she likes.
Then you know exactly where you are.
Okay.
I like a deep rim.
That's Mary expressing her preference for baking tins.
I like a deep rim.
Now, over to this morning. This morning. So many people spotted this one, so thank you if you spotted this. If you were watching Holly and Phil on This Morning today. Water, please. And here's Phil getting some top tips from a resident expert. Some advice to really make life a bit more enjoyable.
Too boring to just stand there and take the tops off. So have one of these.
There you go.
There you go.
Snatch.
And then you take a straw and you push it under the bottom.
So it's
like
going to be
that.
a bendy straw and all?
No. Other end's better, actually.
There's actually more. There's more.
I'm killing myself.
Let's continue.
There's
How
more.
many innuendos are
No,
there?
just two more. But there's more of this particular one as well.
Let's watch it.
George.
Yeah.
Wow, we're running out of waters. Not long now. Is it wet? Yes. Here you go. Back to This Morning.
Straw and all.
No. Other end's better, actually. And then up through the bottom. Now, you've got to be careful with your aim going up the bottom.
Josh, are you now shying away? What are you doing?
So what's going on?
It's got very tactical.
Very tactical.
Now, you've got to be careful with your aim going up the bottom.
Top tip on taking the core out of a strawberry there.
Oh, right.
A lot of people emailed that one. Okay, one more, and it's a favourite of ours from a few weeks ago. It's from a Radio 2 presenter who I think finds this next clip funnier than anyone else. It's over to a special show on musicals with Elaine Page. Love. Here we go.
The very talented Douglas Hodge as Willy Wonka heading
in a line, please.
Up the cast, and I don't know if you didn't get a glimpse of Douglas's Wonka. Well, oh, what did I just say?
And that was a brilliant Innuendo Bingo with Union J.
1.